Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé's Shaeeda, Sween breaks down in tears while revealing brand new life update after divorce rumors. 90-Day Fiancé. Happily ever after. Star Shaeeda Sween can't stop crying as she delivers emotional baby news in a video following divorce rumors with Bilal Haziz. Shaeeda and Bilal met on social media before she moved to the U.S. on a K-1 visa in 90-Day Fiancé Season 9. Shaeeda was nearing her 40s and wished to have a baby with Bilal, who was a dad of two after a divorce. Bilal didn't seem to trust Shaeeda's intentions. The real estate agent thought Shaeeda was after his money and made a prenup. Shaeeda added a clause of her own. Shaeeda announced she was pregnant again through an Instagram video in September 2024. As she nears her due date, she can't help but cry as she looks back at her journey to becoming a mother. Shaeeda wore a beautiful blue dress with a head covering and a sparkly bindi as she wiped away her tears in the passenger seat of a car in a new video. The video was captioned, "Why are you crying? You're having a baby. Because our lives are about to change." Shaeeda added lots of clips to the video. The video showed their first meeting with Bilal in Trinidad and Tobago, their wedding on 90-Day Fiancé, their various adventures together as a couple, and eventually, them proudly showing off their baby sonogram to the cameras. Shaeeda recalled having come to the U.S. 3 years ago and starting a new chapter as a wife. "Together, we've explored, traveled, and made countless memories," she added. Shaeeda thinks stepping into motherhood is a bittersweet experience, said she is going to miss the spontaneous adventures she shared with Bilal, but she's also excited to embrace the new phase of motherhood. As Shaeeda looks forward to becoming a mom with her husband by her side, it's impossible not to recall the times it looked like Bilal and Shaeeda weren't going to last. Bilal was labeled one of the most toxic husbands on 90-Day Fiancé, ever since he played a ridiculous prank on Shaeeda by taking her to his old childhood house instead of his Kansas City mansion to check whether she was in it for a green card. Bilal was shamed for making the pure-hearted Shaeeda sign a prenup. He was controlling with a temper. Bilal made Shaeeda feel insecure. He bullied her into signing the document. Still, Shaeeda kept defending Bilal from the army of fans who wanted to protect her. It looked like Shaeeda was enduring great trauma in her marriage during her scenes on TV, but on social media, Shaeeda's life was completely different. It now looks like Bilal wanted to spend time with Shaeeda as a couple before they become parents. He was waiting for the right time to become a father, and now that he's ready, the couple can't wait to become a family of 3. While Bilal is not the most ideal 90-Day Fiancé. Happily ever after. Husband, he wanted to know Shaeeda better before starting a new chapter. Shaeeda might miss the adventures they went on as a pair, but with the baby coming soon, Bilal has surely had their future all chalked out. He will ensure that Shaeeda doesn't feel miserable when she becomes a mom and regrets the one thing she's always wanted in life. Shaeeda is crying about how blessed she has been in her life. Bilal is also lucky to have Shaeeda, a wife who truly appreciates him. In a deeply emotional moment, Shaeeda Sween, one of the most memorable stars from 90-Day Fiancé, found herself breaking down in tears while sharing a powerful and emotional update with her fans. Known for her captivating journey on the reality TV show and her whirlwind romance with her now-estranged husband, Shaeeda's personal life has always been a subject of public scrutiny, especially in the wake of recent divorce rumors. But now she's speaking out, and the moment was nothing short of raw and heart-wrenching. Shaeeda's journey on 90-Day Fiancé was filled with love, challenges, and obstacles. Her relationship with her ex-husband, Bilal Haziz, had fans glued to their screens, following every twist and turn of their whirlwind romance, cultural differences, and dramatic arguments. Despite all the ups and downs, the couple's marriage was something Shaeeda had invested in deeply, often sharing her hopes and dreams for their future together. So when rumors about their split began circulating, it left fans devastated and curious about what was really happening behind closed doors. Over the past few months, whispers of a potential divorce between Shaeeda and Bilal had been spreading like wildfire. The couple, who had once appeared to be solid and happy, seemed to be increasingly distant on social media, fueling speculations of a breakdown in their relationship. Fans eagerly awaited any official statement from Shaeeda, tight-lipped, leaving people to wonder if their fairy tale romance had come to an end. Then, in a recent emotional video shared on her social media, Shaeeda finally broke her silence. Sitting in front of the camera, visibly emotional and teary-eyed, she opened up about her current life situation and the truth behind the rumors. With a trembling voice, she acknowledged the tension in her marriage and the struggles she had been facing, explaining that for the first time in a long while, she was ready to speak her truth. "I've been carrying a lot of weight on my shoulders," Shaeeda began, her voice cracking. "And I didn't think I would ever be in this position where I would be sharing my personal pain with the world. But here we are." She paused, wiping her eyes before continuing. "I've always tried to be strong for everyone, especially for my fans and for Bilal. But right now, I'm really struggling." As the video continued, Shaeeda revealed that she and Bilal were indeed experiencing major issues in their relationship. The couple had been through significant challenges, and despite their best efforts, it seemed their marriage had become strained beyond repair. Shaeeda's decision to open up about the situation was not one she took lightly, but she knew that she needed to be honest with her followers who had supported her throughout her journey. "For a while, I felt like I was losing myself in the relationship," Shaeeda admitted, wiping away more tears. "I've always been so focused on making things work, trying to be understanding of the differences between us. But sometimes, love isn't enough. Sometimes you realize that two people just aren't meant to be together in the way you thought they were." Shaeeda spoke candidly about the emotional toll the rumors and public scrutiny had taken on her. "People have been saying so many things about me, about my relationship, about my life. And it's hard, It's hard to read all those things and not let them affect you. But at the same time, I've learned so much about myself through all of this. I've learned that I am strong, even when I feel like I'm breaking. I've learned that it's okay to cry, and it's okay to not have everything figured out." The emotional breakdown left her followers stunned and touched by her vulnerability. Shaeeda's fans, who had been rooting for her happiness since she first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, flooded the comments with messages of support, love, and encouragement. Many people shared their own struggles with relationships and healing, creating a sense of solidarity with Shaeeda during this difficult time. Despite the heartbreak, Shaeeda shared a glimpse of hope for her future. As she wiped away her tears, she spoke of her plans for moving forward, both emotionally and professionally. "This chapter is closing, but I believe that I am opening myself up to something new," she said, her voice still filled with emotion, but now tinged with determination. "I'm going to focus on myself, on my happiness, and on what comes next. I don't know what that will look like, but I'm excited for the future, and I want to take control of my own life again." Fans expressed their admiration for her resilience and bravery, applauding her for choosing herself over staying in a relationship that no longer served her. "You deserve to be happy," Shaeeda, one fan wrote. "Thank you for showing us that it's okay to let go of what's not meant for you. You're strong, and you've got this." As Shaeeda wiped the last of her tears away, she ended her heartfelt video with a message to her supporters. "Thank you for always believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. This isn't the end. It's just the beginning of something new. While the details of Shaeeda's future are still uncertain, this emotional revelation marks a pivotal moment in her journey. She has faced the trials and tribulations of a high-profile relationship under the scrutiny of reality TV, and now she's facing the next chapter of her life with courage and openness. For Shaeeda Sween, this isn't just an update on her relationship status. It's a reminder of the power of self-love and resilience. As she continues to navigate life after the divorce rumors and the end of her marriage, she's proving that even in the hardest of times, it's possible to rebuild, rediscover, and move forward with hope. And her fans will continue to be there every step of the way.